All right, hey everyone. I'm here today with Andrew Falde, who is a former prop trader and he's a fintech developer, who's also been a great member of the FMS Pro community, and he's going to be down at FMS. And so, Andrew, thanks for being here.
My pleasure. It's weird to hear you say down at because I have to travel up to get to
Ha,
it. So
yeah, I'm in the DC area, so it's down.
yeah,
Although to be fair, I think I just use down for every direction that I'm
yeah,
going.
right.
The whole idea here is just to kind of do a quick intro and kind of get people to know who you are, what you're doing, and what you're looking for at FMS, so they know whether, to make sure that to look for you, and to get your face on there so they know who to look for. Um, and so you want to just give a quick background on kind of how you got into trading, what you're doing. Um,
Yeah, yeah. About let's see, what was it? Maybe 13, 14 years ago, I started off in actually 15 years now. 15 years ago, started in trading. Got started off with a family office. Got funded with a prop firm and some other hedge funds, and did that for about 8 years successfully. I decided during the very low volatility years that my strategy was holding way too much tail risk. So I actually proactively retired it. And that worked out great because about 8 months later, I estimate most of the capital accounts would have been down by at least 50% during a volatility spike. So was able to ride really good years there, but realized I was kind of a one-trick pony at the time, retired that, and then went to just trading on my own, kind of figuring out different approaches, and that's gone well ever since. But right around the time I stopped trading for other people, got involved in a couple of startups. One was a fitness for a gym, actually. We started it. It was popular. We actually sold 11 franchises on that brand, and
that's
uh,
fun.
the 11th one opened January 2020, fitness business, so a gym. So that was we actually made it all through. Only one of them
Cool.
closed during COVID. But just over the
Wow.
years, what's very funny though is now 5 years later, the partner and I are actually doing better from the franchise with the single location that remains than all the franchises paying us plus having one. So just kind of
Wow.
focusing in
Wow.
on that. It's
And
very funny how that
just to be
works.
clear, like I'm laughing not at because I
No, no,
understand
yeah,
how
that's it's like,
stressful,
yeah,
how fucking stressful COVID was for anybody with an in-person thing. Um, like our event got canceled basically. So
yeah.
like I'm not laughing. I'm just like
No, no, I'm laughing with you.
the irony of it. You're just like,
Yep.
man.
Yep. And it was like the first industry to shut down, and we're in Florida. It was like called out above every other one. It was like restaurants and gyms. It was like,
Right.
oh, okay, good timing, everyone.
Yeah,
So
thanks for
either way,
that.
we made it through and have survived, and that's been a great business. Then I had another startup in 2021 that was really taking a lot of attention, and actually sold it earlier this year, which is great, because that's just completely freed up. Kind of get the say the old question again. What do I want to be when I grow up? Which we get to ask sometimes
Yeah.
from a fresh perspective. So I was like, well, trading's been going great for years. The strategies I have, very confident in. I was like, well, now I'm just going to go full in back to trading, fintech development, algos, automation, all that. That's where I kind of spend my time. Um, so originally I was thinking after selling, I'm just going to build my own thing. I'll just have one brand, one set of strategies, just my own thing. But it pretty quickly turned out, just kind of chatting with people and telling what's going on and all that. The three opportunities came up in a row, to partner up with other brands and help them with their tools, SaaS, automations, things like that. Because that's, I guess, the trend even in really attending your
Hmm.
groups is, I didn't realize it. I was just doing it and realizing, well, that's actually kind of the leading trend right now is, getting out of digital, face to face, one on one to many, building tools. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that works out good for me. So doing that, partnered with, so my own brand is Edge Navigator. That's all trading algos, and about 40% done with an automated trading platform
Okay.
for that. And then working with Sticky Trades, and that's headed up by AJ Monty, and he's a former COMEX president, so floor trader and president of the Comex Exchange, which has been merged up and is part of a different exchange now. And so we're building tools there. He's got technical analysis strategies that, again, he's been teaching, just verbally in writing, all these things. And I said, I think I can turn that into a tool. He's like, I've heard that before. Like he's just like, go ahead and try. People have claimed they can do this for a while. So I just gave it a try. I didn't even say a word about it, didn't give him an update. And then 3 months later, I said, it's ready to test. And he's like, oh, wow, it works. I was like, yeah, yeah, I was hoping it would. So it worked. We're actually hoping to today, when we finish this interview, I'm joining a meeting with his VIP group, and I'm going to show them how to create their account. They're going to start using it literally today.
Killer.
So that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
And then I'm running a group of zero code automation, specifically with options. Most of their group does options. So zero code options bots. So that's going to be like a 2 week intensive and then an ongoing group there. Then also Market Life is Adam Grimes. He's a former NYMEX trader. And I'm just working with him on user interface, user experience, and then an affiliate platform for his group. And then also another group, the Norris, called the Norris Group. And that's was founded by Bruce Norris. He's 30 years in real estate research um, and conferences. So he does conferences, maybe 500 attendees at max, hard money lending programs, things like that. So with that, again, he was doing this annual research book. And I said, I think we can turn that into an automated monthly research report. And they're like, okay. So I just got down and tried and we got it to work. So we're rolling that out to his group too.
Nice. That's awesome. So like you're working with a lot of people, you're building a lot of stuff like tech and tools for them in the trading space. Like, um, I do think that like, we've seen like lots of success in the trading tool space. We've seen the growth of the trading tool space. I've been saying this for a while that that's an area that like we've seen a lot of just growth and also like different segments of the market buying into. And it was a part of the industry that used to be the biggest part, and then it kind of went away for a while, and it's back really strong. So that's really cool. So you're coming down to FMS.
Mm-hmm.
What are you hoping to get out of FMS, and what kind of people you're looking to do business with, and what kind of deals you're looking for, what kind of opportunities, and yeah.
Yeah. I'd say if you asked me a week ago, I would have said anything but another project, another fintech project, because it was like, just very overwhelming, just all day, every day. But now that we're kind of to the finish line and seeing, hey, I got a good team. I got 4 guys, developers that I'm working with. They're becoming more aware of, what the goals are and how to develop things and test them and launch them. So actually, we got a pretty good rhythm in place. So exploring more fintech projects would be interesting. Tools,
Mhm.
automated research, automated newsletter elements. So maybe you got you're writing the newsletter, but you want the graphics to be very custom. So like
Mhm.
a chart with very specific information on it, or some very specific stats or alerts or things like that. So we could explore those. What the way I like to do it too is just if it's exciting, so really talk about who's going to use it right away. Like, is there an embedded audience ready to go? I don't want to just build it and hope they come. Like, are
Mhm.
people standing by ready to use it? And then, can I mock it up functionally in a couple of weeks? And I would do that for free because I think it's important to invest first. Everyone should be invested in, is my approach. So if it's exciting, it looks like we could launch it quick. Um, I can mock it up to prove to myself I can do it. Our team can do it. It makes sense. Then that's something I would like to explore. And then a big thing, all the products I'm building affiliate programs into them. So it's all tracking, all stats, automated links, all that stuff. So that's part of everything because a lot of these guys, it's all organic growth. None
Mhm.
of them have paid acquisition that works. It's all been organic and just years and decades, really,
Right.
of growth, organically. So taking these tools, making them attractive, low barrier or free trial offers with cards on file, easy to buy. Um, I think there's a big opportunity for them to scale up that way.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. So like you're building tools for publishers who might be interested in doing something with you. Then you have four brands basically that you're looking to do affiliate work with for
Hmm.
people. So
Yep.
that's fantastic. And I can think of 100 questions that I have for you specifically about things like how you work with people and things like that. But I think for the purposes of this, which is you're going to be down in FMS, um, I think people should know like, hey, if you have questions, like come talk to Andrew. Like he'll
Hmm.
be down there. You be able to see, you know what he looks like now. Um, if you're interested in doing a trading tool or coming up with some kind of other like custom stuff for your publishing business, like talk to Andrew, and then all you affiliate managers who need someone to talk to, like everyone who's doing deals, here's somebody who you don't know. So that's awesome. I really appreciate you doing this, and I'm looking forward to seeing you
Yeah, my
in
pleasure.
like just a few weeks. It's like a month and a half,
Yeah,
like
coming up.
54 days as of today. So cool, awesome. Well,
All
I
right.
appreciate it, and yeah, we'll get this out, and people in the FMS Pro community. Andrew's in the Discord, so you can also hit him up there.
Awesome.
Awesome,
All right.
thanks.
Thank you very much. I'll see you all there.
Yeah.